Precious souls. Let's go another round of some tarot. I split it. What do we got? Oh, burdens are being lifted and something's coming in fast. What do we need to know about this? Calling in your higher self, your guardian angels, spirit guides, and your ancestors. Come through under the protection of Archangel Michael. Burdens are being lifted. Hold on, what do we got? After a period of time where you had sleepless nights, all in your head about something, you're trying to figure out, when is the hurting going to end? That's what I keep getting. When is the hurting going to end? It was all a part of bringing you to this beautiful awakening. You had to reach rock bottom, be stripped down from all the stuff that was holding you back. Because now you're moving forward this beautiful Queen of Swords energy. You've got such strong discernment. Anybody who comes around you that even threatens to be anything like those that brought these burdens onto you, that keep you up at night in the past, you won't give them the time of day. It's all a part of what's to come. Something beautiful coming. I could feel it in the energy right now. What do you have to say, ancestors? They're showing me a beautiful blue sky with not a single cloud in it. Oh, some of you are being called to play a little more. Get playful. It's been all work and no play. And that's because you've had so many burdens put on you. Some of you have been wearing other people's karma. Not fair. Judgment's called. Oh, the roles are reversing. Your angels are taking those burdens off you. Everything's going to work out. You need to quit stressing. Operating out of fear and anxiety is not going to help matters. Yeah, they're trying to bring your vibration up. That's why I'm saying get out, be playful. Make the time. Make the time. Some of you are saying, no, got to do this. Got to come up with enough money for that. Pay this bill, that bill, do this, do that. Make the time. It's worth it. Okay, what else do we need to know, Spirit? Threw that out at me. Yeah, the time of conflict is over. Okay, so it's changing the mindset. You've been in this survival mode for so long with the Seven of Wands. Whoa, what do we got in here? Peeking out. What is he, she, what is that? Oh, King of Swords. Wow, okay. All right. I'm tapping into this. I don't like this energy. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like this energy. You are the Queen of Swords. You're embodying the Queen of Swords right now. But you were dealing with someone who was the King of Swords. They pushed you into this, okay? This is a heavy thinker. They are a liar. They are not a true seer, true speaker like you. But they played one on TV. Okay, they were playing with you. There's a lot of swords here, a lot of mind games, causing conflict in your life. You had a hard time breaking free from this, but you did it. You need to celebrate. You did it. This was a tricky one, okay? This person's trying to cling to you and avoid the transition away from you. Not going to happen. Your ancestors stepped in. They're in for a surprise. Wow. Okay, so intuitively, I'm getting that they cannot believe that you are still going. You're like the Energizer Bunny, if I could say that. Can I say that without tagging something? No, I don't get paid to promote that. But you're like, bang, bang, bang. You just get up and brush yourself off and you're bam, bam. How are they still going? How are they still going? That's what I'm hearing. They needed to crumble. They weren't going to take me for the ride. You bruised my ego, and I have a lot of healing to do. So I'm going to be vindictive and come against you, even though I could have been your divine counterpart. Where's that coming from? This is someone who had the potential to be a counterpart to you, but you have been in other lives, yes. Old story. They were trying to block your intuitive gifts. Not going to happen. You can't. This is a big lesson for them to realize you cannot come up against a child of God who is moving forward to do the work of their creator. It is impossible. This is someone who used their gifts, okay? They were highly intuitive, also very connected. They used them against spiritual laws to come against their own potential counterpart. Wow, keep going, Spirit, because they could not allow themselves to step outside of the crowd they were hanging with, this group of people. They were afraid to come against them, so they went along for the ride and continued to come against you using their divine gifts. Meanwhile, they were destined for greatness and love with you. Bum, bum, bum. The plot thickens. Wow, thank you for that message. They are going to feel the wrath of some very, very disturbed ancestors, not just yours, their own. Oh, so they decided to just keep going with it and not come forward with the truth. They just threw these cards all over. They are literally, they literally deprived themselves of this incredible 10 of coins with you, this 10 of pentacles, the ultimate stability, the ultimate abundance. They were supposed to manifest with you. In fact, this person operated a little more on the shadow side. We all have the shadow side and the light side, right? We embrace both. Certain ones are called upon to bring out after they're mastered and tamed. Okay, it's like using that passion and that fire side and the ability to stand up for oneself. But this person operated more in the shadow side, but then they went deeper into the shadow side, completely blocking off the light. I see clouds covering this moon, covering it. They just kept going lower and lower and lower in their vibration. They also operated with a lot of addiction and obsession. This person is obsessed with bringing you down because they operate out of ego. Yeah. And meanwhile, they're juggling other people in the sidelines. Wow. Go ahead, Spirit. Talk through me. Okay, so this person had something on the sidelines, at least one, and they're coming at you for finally having finding the ability and strength to stand up for yourself and say, enough is enough. I'm not going to settle. And because you called them out and they won't be accountable, they refuse to be accountable, they got mad at you for finding out the truth about them. Now they feel threatened that everything about them that is fake is going to come out. So they can't take this leap of faith forward with you, even though they're obsessed with you, because you have spiritual ties from a past life. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. This is finally turning in your favor. So here's what I'm seeing. Everything's being balanced, by the way. Everything's being balanced. Here's what I'm seeing. So the Wheel of Fortune, they had you down here. Okay? Their ancestors are actually teaming up with your ancestors to show this person, you can't operate like this anymore. You can't do this anymore. You came against someone who's not going to be manipulated like you've done to so many others, I'm hearing. Thank you. So it's actually turning, and now they're going to the bottom, and you're on top. This is karma. It's just a balancing. They were juggling you. This is for somebody. This is for a lot of people. This is the energy I'm getting. If this resonates, you were right. You were right. I'm being told to tell you were right intuitively. They were trying to block your intuition so you wouldn't move forward and you wouldn't see the truth. And so you wouldn't invest in yourself and keep moving toward this beautiful goal, because something that you're working on is going to bring a lot of change. It's very powerful. This person was supposed to team up with you, had the opportunity. Someone else is going to get that opportunity now that is actually meant for you. This is like a wow, as the plot thickens. It's just like, it's a weird, what a drama. What a drama. Aren't you glad you're free of this drama? This person brings a lot of drama. So they were trying to stop you. Meanwhile, they were meant to help you because their more shadowy side, married, if you will, or, integrated with your more light side, was going to find this beautiful balance. And it was going to show the world something about love, okay? A form of love that comes together and is so incredibly powerful. There was something about that. They're not giving me any more than that. You're going to find this partner who might operate more in the shadow side, so to speak. I'm hearing dark and light. It's like a beautiful balance. Yeah. Instead, they continue to try to put swords in your back. There's 10 in there. This is the end. Okay? This is being brought to an end with the 10. All of the ancestors, all of them, theirs and yours, are saying, enough. We're done. You had your chance, and instead of, I don't want to say it, instead of finally finding the strength and courage to be authentic instead of fitting in with your crowds of people who operate in lower vibration. Instead of doing that, you just kept going at them, trying to silence them. I'm also hearing they might come forward with an apology, but not like a apology like I'm going to tell you everything that happened, but just let's get a fresh start. We'll just sweep that under the rug. You cannot be with a divine soul, someone who has a purpose and they walk sincerely in authenticity and truth and speaks truth, if you're not coming forward with all the truth. You cannot come in and just pretend it didn't happen. You're still holding that lie. That lie still exists. And of course, it's going to be found out by someone who operates as a priest or high priestess. With the intuitive ability is so strong. And the Queen of Swords, like your energy, you can cut right through their crap. They don't stand a chance. Everything is being reversed for them. Everything. All these offers. 10, 10. Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. 10, 10, 10. Completion, completion, completion. This is a very powerful card. This was all fated. They've had other lifetimes where they've controlled and manipulated you. This was the lifetime you two both decided, we're going to give it another chance. We're going to find each other, and you're going to have the opportunity to either help me and break through these old cycles and generational curses, or you're going to continue them. And they will be in your bloodlines, and you'll have to return, or one from your family will have to return, or your descendants will have to return and go through these lessons all over again. Wow. Okay, I've got 2 2s, so 22, 2 2s, that's relevant. I've got a 9, I've got a 6, 7, and a 9, and an 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh my gosh. Completed. That ends that one. Anything else we need to know, Spirit, moving forward? Thank you for your channeled messages. You won't be defeated. You will not be defeated. Anything that they did, deceitful in the background, okay, stole from you, it'll all be returned tenfold. Like I said, the Wheel of Fortune, which is extremely powerful, is not only going to return everything that they tried to take from you and claim as their own, but it's going to be tenfold. And this person's going to wear the karma of that. Everything that they took is going to crumble. That was from your essence, from your creative essence. Everything that they took is going to crumble to the ground. And every way that they treated you, they are going to be, I'm hearing that it's already started. Oh, they think you're witchy. They're saying you're witchy. You're casting spells. No, 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 no. My collective doesn't need to cast spells. We all know, or if you don't, I'll tell you, I don't cast spells. Not because I don't think that they work. They absolutely work. But if someone's connected with my energy still, it's just going to bounce back and hit me. It'll be like a perpetual ping pong game, back and forth, back and forth. No, we're on to that. We hand it over to the divine. Here you go. This fallen angel's yours. You can deal with that. Thank you. And move on your merry way and keep where's that card? Pouring into exactly what you're here to do. There's something you're building that's going to bring so much change to the world, and you will be given the divine counterpart that is going to help you, okay? For the feminines I'm speaking with, they will find you, okay? You're not a chaser anymore. That was the unhealed part of you that chased for love. The divine feminine doesn't chase, but you're going to be the one who is the protection in the spiritual side of things during these spiritual wars. You're also going to be the one who creates and manifests with your partner. You've got that beautiful creative womb. Even if you're not having children, you give birth to things. You are a divine feminine. They are the creator. They are this very spiritually intuitive, nurturing, loving soul. Okay? Your divine masculine is going to be the one who supports you in the material. And I don't just mean money, okay? Because I know I'm talking to some people that are probably just like me, a little hyper independent because of the things you've been through. I mean, they're going to look after the things that have been weighing you down and stopping you from doing what you need to do moving forward. It's going to be a beautiful reciprocated love, a beautiful reciprocated kindness, giving. It's give and take. like you've never known before. And all of the people who operated in deceit in the background, everything's going to be exposed with the Five of Swords. There's great change happening. Look around the world. Those who abuse the power against spiritual laws are all crumbling now. Look around the world. Divine masculines, if I'm speaking to you, you need to know that keep healing yourself. Get to that point where you are no longer a people pleaser, an avoidant, whatever it is, these childhood woundings, okay, these unhealthy attachments. Get yourself on right, because your divine feminine's waiting. I know I'm waiting. Where's my divine masculine's going to come in? I know that. And we're going to be powerhouses just like the rest of you. But it's all in divine timing. And those who came against us, they are being blocked by both their ancestors and yours. So you are divinely protected. If you are not with your divine counterpart at this time, just know they're coming in. Be patient. They're healing. They're getting out of this lack mindset. They're getting out of this, I don't feel loved. I'm out in the cold. They're getting out of this right now. 5-5 is very relevant. A lot of change happening, which is breaking cycles. Okay? They're stepping up. They're bossing up just like you. They're saying enough is enough. Don't think for a second that they weren't having the same struggles in their lives. So what we can do is to send love and prayer and strength to our divine counterparts until we find each other. Know that everything's going to be okay, because we're being helped all along the way, even from the karmics, the ancestors that were with them, their higher self, who really hope this time that they could get it right, and they may. This might be what triggers them to heal, and that's what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. This will be what helps them to heal, but it'll be too late. You'll be long gone. Much higher frequency. You'll be way above in a whole different timeline, and that's okay. So we can send love and forgiveness, knowing that we'll all meet again one day when we go home. But right now, just be grateful for all the lessons, because they brought you so much strength and understanding, which is going to align you with your true counterpart. I'm hearing there's an offer coming in, maybe some news, a new beginning. Something's coming in that's going to be offered, and it's going to lead to the ultimate happiness. Of course, you're a child of God, the creator, the universe, however you call it, source energy, the sun, the source, your inner child, your inner children are going to be so happy and playful, and no one will ever be able to take from you again. And this person won't leave you high and dry. When things get tricky, you're going to be working together, creating dreams, creating a beautiful world and reality. I'm hearing your empire. 777 is relevant. 7777 is relevant. Excuse me. Okay, guys, if you get called to have a personal reading, email me, paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. And thank you for subscribing for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811. I'm sending so much love to all of you. I know we've all been through it, but hang in there. Keep the faith. It's about to get so good. I got goosebumps. Your ancestors aren't playing anymore. Oh, your rewards are coming in. Oh, let's just say a little prayer. Let's send some gratitude to our ancestors, because they took us this far. We grabbed the torch. We kept moving forward. We're fighting and breaking through these cycles and curses, and our family is free, and our ancestors are so happy, but we love them so much. They guide us every second of every day. So to your spirit guides, kudos to them. Let's just be so grateful. Look at how far you've come. I'm proud of all of you. So keep shining.